Warning: this video contains content that may not be appropriate for young scrotes. Curse words, references to drug use, and plenty of innuendos are contained within this video. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Prices vary between shops, you'll see. I'm not sure why. Greed, probably.
Well, Elvira, it's the 25th of December. You know what that means. Another year spent with those losers over at the Guild of Heroes. Or should I say, the Guild of Zeros, ha ha ha. I don't even know why I subject myself to those peasants. But I guess I have to do something. After all, they tend to keep Bowerstone safe, and I don't even have to pay them a single gold piece. Foolish heroes like them would rather hang on to stupid concepts like honor, dignity, and chivalry. Honestly, that level of self-righteousness makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. Imagine wasting your time thinking about other people. I would much rather give birth to an undead chicken. I mean, it's not like I would pay such mangy dogs that probably can't even wash themselves after a hard day at work anyways. But that's besides the point. I guess there is one good thing to come out of it. I also get to see that masked man who helped me become the mayor of Bowerstone all those years ago. Speaking of dark and nefarious backstories, I wonder when Jack of Blades and that weird guy with blue markings all over his face are going to raid the town of Oakvale. They paid me good money to turn a blind eye, but I still have no idea when they plan to actually do it. Oh well, I guess I should go to my torture chamber, bedroom and get ready for those filthy peasants. They better not touch my bed when they get here. I have a silver key hidden in there, and I don't want anyone finding out the real reason for why I keep it hidden under my pillow.
2 hours later.
Okay, those pathetic fools should be coming any moment now. Let me see. Yes, everything is all nice and clean. Well, as clean as a medieval manor can be, when it is located right next to a rat-infested cesspool like Bowerstone slums. So the party is all set up in my master bedroom. Hopefully they enjoy the food and drink that I have prepared for them. I have all of our Christmas hats arranged, and my outfit is ready for when they arrive. I will have to remember to change into that later. There are no guards in the manor, and the door to the dungeon vaults are completely sealed so that no one can open them. Perfect. That must be them knocking right now. I just have to try and gain my composure. Take a deep breath. It's okay, Elvira, you can do this. They just have less money than you and smell really bad.
Now, if it isn't Miss Grey, or should I say, our dearly revered lady.
Oh, for the love of Scorm, here he goes again.
Thank you for inviting the entire Guild of Heroes to another one of your Christmas parties, which you host at such a fine establishment.
Yawn, this is the sound of me yawning. Yawn!
Weaver, can we please just get through one of these parties without you feeling the need to flirt with the mayor of Bowerstone? She isn't going to marry you. Quit dreaming already.
You should show me more respect, Briar Rose. I would have you know that I am the Guildmaster for an entire organization of magical weirdos. I could break you, so leave it.
You're like 3 times her age, Weaver. You could probably pass off as her bloody grandfather. You know what? Never mind. Embarrass yourself even further. I really don't care anymore.
Come on, guys. Maybe we should calm down. Not only are we in the presence of Lady Grey, but you know what happens to the Guildmaster if you somehow manage to rub him the wrong way.
Now listen here, you ungrateful little bitch. We all know that you cheated every single one of those tests for your guild training, achieving an S rank in the archery test with just a crossbow. Pah! That has to be the biggest pile of Balverine waste that I have ever heard. No one is actually that good at killing a straw dummy. In Scorm's name, if you don't shut up now, then I will expel you from the entire facility, and you won't even get the chance to call your sorry ass a hero. Do I make myself clear? Yeah? Good.
There's you told, Briar Rose. Ha ha ha.
As I was saying, my sweet angel, I know it doesn't look like there is many of us, but some of our other members are currently on some important quests.
Yes, I believe one of them is called Scarlet Robe. Don't ask me why I know that. I am totally not in love with her, or anything like that.
And as we all know, Nostro has been dead for many, many years. So there is no way that he is showing up. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. It's a bit of a guild inside joke that I like to say from time to time.
Yeah, that was real funny. Haha.
Seriously though, I hope that guy doesn't come back as an undead warrior or something like that. Wouldn't that just be ridiculous?
Havo, our holy lord, please forgive me. I know we don't talk much, and you probably know that I have committed many sins in this life. All I ask is that you somehow strike us all down, right now, with some form of divine intervention and help end the pain that I am currently experiencing today with these losers.
They weren't the only ones who were supposed to show up, mind you. I had tried asking our dear friend Thunder if he would like to come along with us, but unfortunately, he has to look after his younger sister this evening.
Oh, is that the same new hero and his sister that arrived to Albion from a boat that crashed by the coast of Oakvale?
Yes, madam. His name is Thunder. They say that he comes from a place which is known as the South Islands. It is a separate nation that can be found in between the land of Albion and Aurora.
Ah, yes. I believe you talked to me the other day about this hero in particular. There are rumors that his boat was attacked by a mighty kraken on his journey to Albion. According to Thunder himself, all he had to do was use his strongest lightning attack. And, you know, since water conducts electricity, the beast fell instantly. I am not really too sure why he gets praised for this. I mean, it is just simple basic science. But I wouldn't let that minor detail take away anything from his achievement. After all, not many heroes can even say that they fought a kraken.
It's a really big manor that I live in, so we best keep walking while we're talking. Follow me.
As you say, my lady. Follow, 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 follow.
As you were saying, it is a shame to hear about Thunder and how he will not be able to arrive this evening. I always like to meet a young, strong, and handsome hero. Maybe I will have the pleasure of meeting him, myself.
At least this means that I don't have to worry about Scythe having his brain turned to mush, unlike the rest of you cretins. In fact, I am pretty sure that guy lacks any type of feeling. Probably doesn't even have the necessary organs to know what love even is.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean, Briar Rose? Are you really trying to make the implication that I am some sort of prehistoric fossil, which is so old and decrepit that I am incapable of acquiring female companions anymore? I would have you know that back in my day, I had a complete harem of concubines at my disposal. There was not a single beautiful woman in Albion that didn't want a piece of Scythe's action.
Yeah, I bet the women were lovely back in your day. You know, back when dinosaurs still roamed the land of Albion. I have no idea how you managed to survive the meteor, or the Ice Age, or the Plague, or Y2K. A big part of that could also be down to the fact that you just don't tell anyone in the guild anything. You're either locked away in Maze's quarters, trying to read tomes that were written 5 billion years ago, or you disappear for weeks on end. What even are you, Scythe? Because last I checked, necromancers were still human.
What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Are they always like this? And if so, how in Scorm's name does the Guild of Heroes even manage to function?
Honestly, at this point I'm starting to have more respect for Jack of Blades, and I am pretty sure it is obvious to everyone here that he is demon scum, so take that as you will.
Aw, isn't that sweet of you? Come now, Briar Rose. If you really wanted an autograph from me, you just need to ask for it. I promise. I won't bite.
Shut up, all of you. We are a guest in this home, and if you misbehave, then I will make it my lifelong mission to hunt you down. It won't matter how far away you think you can escape. I will always have you in my grasp. Having me on your back for the rest of your life will make you so paranoid that you will have no choice but to ask a Balverine to devour you, just to escape the mental torture. I will be forever watching, hearing, plotting, and scheming until the very day where I achieve the personal goal of ensuring that each and every one of you regrets it, even if it kills me. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Guildmaster.
Guildmaster.
Very good.
Why do I do this to myself?
Apologies, my lady. I was busy whipping these rascals into shape. Did you say something?
Oh, what, me? I was just saying to myself, why don't we move ourselves? After all, I have been standing in this hallway for like 7 minutes of the video. A change of scenery will do nicely.
Why, of course. That would be splendid. I'm guessing all of the necessary preparations are already made.
Everything can be found in my luxurious bedroom. There is plenty of food and drinks, along with a gift bag that each of you can take home once you are done here. Courtesy of yours truly. I believe you also mentioned something about one of you needing will potions.
Ah, yes, that would be for my good friend, Maze. Don't tell anyone this, but he is absolutely addicted to the stuff. I am pretty sure he is the only person in all of Albion to ever suffer some form of withdrawal symptoms for something that simply consists of crushed up fish bones and blueberry paste.
Wow. As much as I would love to stand here all day and talk about the anatomy of a will potion with you, I think we should proceed to the other room and get this party over with. Started.
Of course, Miss 50 Shades of Grey. We will head straight to your bedroom at the end of the hall.
Maze, why are you still here?
I don't know. I sort of just assumed that perhaps all three of us were going to talk about that whole evil plan we have brewing in the background.
Poor, naive Maze. You know that I am the one who handles all the details. Run along now, before the others see us all together like this. We can't have them thinking we are all friends or something.
Whatever you say, Jack. I must bid you both farewell then, and sorry that I couldn't whip up the food for you this year, Lady Grey. It would have been nice to dress up as Chef Maze again and serve every single one of you, or help you sort things out for us.
For the love of Avo, don't start going into that blasted Chef Maze persona of yours.
It's fine, Jack. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the offer, Maze. I didn't know that you were so passionate about cooking. Unfortunately, I live in this giant house like a damsel in distress, waiting to be rescued. Which means that I don't really have anything else better to do. Perhaps we can arrange something next year.
It would be an honor, my lady. I guess I will be going now. I will see you both inside, once you are done talking.
Looks like we finally got rid of Maze. I thought he was never going to leave when he started bringing up that stupid Chef Maze persona of his.
I'm just happy to see you again, Jack. After that day when you found me at my old family home near Barrow Fields, my life has changed forever. I will never forget what you have done for me.
Yeah. I know. I helped to convince you to destroy your sister, and now you feel indebted to me for all eternity. This is because it sealed your fate by making you the mayor of Bowerstone. I've learned to understand that you humans are weirdly sentimental like that. But you should know by now, my dear Elvira, I didn't just do all of this out of the kindness of my cold black heart. If you want me to ensure you keep your title as mayor, then you must follow my orders exactly.
I will do anything, Jack. Literally anything. Think of me now as your loyal servant. You need but say the word, and I will bend to your will. Your heart is cold, and that is something that I really like in a man. Almighty, unkillable Jack.
So you're saying that you will do anything for me?
Let us just say that I have a history of finding ways to satisfy a fine-looking gentleman like yourself.
You know, there was something that I had in mind, which I think someone with your particular talents could help me with.
I am all yours, Jack. Please, let me see that big, giant demon.
So you know what Orchard Farm is, right?
Why in Scorn's name is he talking about Orchard Farm? Is he not interested in me? Is Jack really the first hero to turn down my advances? That has never happened before. Why am I like this? Why do I want the attention of some mysterious guy that never even shows his face? What's that, Orchard Farm? You mean that place in Greatwood Forest where Isaiah the farmer and his wife live with a bunch of chickens?
That's the one. You see, I heard that Isaiah the farmer had managed to acquire some rare artifacts that originate from the Old Kingdom. What I need is for you to stage some kind of raid on the farm so that we can steal these artifacts for myself. Ourselves. Once I have those artifacts, I will be able to finish an ancient cullis gate that I have been restoring in my personal chambers inside of the Witchwood Arena. Then, and only then, will I be able to go to Hook Coast and find the Septimal Key. Of course, we want to do all of this without trampling on your good name.
Yeah. Of course, if that's all you want. Are you, sure there isn't anything else that a beautiful lady like myself can do for you? You know, like a certain black cutscene that plays when two people are getting to know each other very well.
Let me think. Nope. Nothing else comes to mind. I just really want to get my hands on that Sword of Eons.
You mean the Sword of Aeons?
Why do people keep asking me that question? Am I speaking another language or something? That is what I said. The Sword of Eons.
No. You see, you said... You know what? Never mind. Fine. If that is all you want, then I will do your bidding.
Don't worry. I already have an army of brain-dead bandits at the ready. We are considering attacking Oakvale next year when we know that a certain female hero returns to the town to visit her family. Then, to help cover our tracks, we will lay low for a while and create the illusion that Twinblade is the one causing these raids. Once I feel that enough time has elapsed, I will contact you again and let you know when we are planning to attack Orchard Farm. However, I won't be present during that particular raid. So if you are feeling extra naughty, you can always create a quest card to get a hero from the guild to assist us.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to remind me about those. You know what us humans are like. We can't wait around for thousands of years thinking about a single subject. We are sort of forced to live in the moment, unlike you.
Yeah, I am pretty amazing, aren't I? Anyways, I guess we best go to your bedroom and attend to your guests. After all, we have been away from them for a long time. We don't want them getting the wrong idea about us, you know, making up rumors while we aren't there and thinking we are making love or some stupid shit like that.
I guess you're right. I will go start off this stupid party then. We'll speak again when you're ready to enact your diabolical plan.
That's the spirit, Elvira. Keep this up, and perhaps I will even make you the new Queen of Blades, but that might require a bit of an adjustment on your part.
Oh, to be the new Queen of Blades. I could only dream of such a thing. I guess I best get going then. I have a new outfit that I want to get into before I meet with the others.
I don't know why, but I get the sense that Lady Grey was trying to tell me something. Like she was trying to make something very clear, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh well, I might as well just go inside now and see what everyone else is doing.
Meanwhile,
So then I said to him, "Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?" Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that's kind of what you tell all of us who possess the guild seal. I don't even know what was supposed to be funny about that story. You call yourself a narrator, yet you can't even think of anything new or original.
At least I didn't cheat in my guild training, Lyra Rose.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Why do you always have to bring up old shit? No offense, Scythe.
Why, you little...
Hello, how is everyone?
Oh, I am doing great. Just having an absolute barrel of laughs with these two.
Jack and the mayor should be joining us any minute now. I believe they were just discussing something evil. Important. In private. Since I am here, may I ask where you lot got those nice hats from?
Ah, just behind you there, Maze. There's a table with all of the produce and hats, which are all lined up for us. You should be able to see a hat with your name next to it.
You can always count on the tough old Guildmaster to keep you on the straight and narrow. While we wait, I'm going to go have a look at the food and drinks, just to see if the lady's cooking is any better than my own. Toodaloo.
Isn't it weird that Maze has this big obsession with food, yet we never actually see him cook anything?
It could explain where he spends all of his nights, when he is away from the Guild of Heroes. I always thought that he was just a drunkard who would hop from tavern to tavern, getting himself absolutely wasted all night. But perhaps he finally found a purpose in life. You know, outside of reading books about a bygone era. I think he said something about a big project that he and Jack of Blades are working really hard on, but I can't say I was actually paying attention when he told me the details. I hope it wasn't important.
Hello, my fellow rival heroes. After an eternity away from you all, Jack of Blades is back.
Why, if it isn't the Grinch? Come to ruin Christmas for the rest of us? Then again, knowing your greedy ass, we might as well call you Ebenezer Scrooge.
There won't even be a Christmas anymore when I get my hands on the Sword of Aeons. You always know how to be a thorn in my side, don't you, Briar Rose? Stay calm, Jack. You don't want to give the plan away by reacting irrationally. After all, you have a special surprise just for her.
Did you forget that I am actually capable of reading your thoughts now?
Avo, damn you, Scythe. I keep forgetting that you're pretending to not be William Black. When I get my sword back, I will remove your soul from its vessel and devour it myself. You pathetic little insect. Feeling feisty today, are we, Briar Rose? I am not sure what has got you acting so hostile towards me, but I can assure you that I was invited to this party just like everyone else. Surely even I can spend some time to unwind after a hard year of killing innocent villagers. Dragons.
Shh! Quiet down, you two. It looks like the lady is entering the room now.
Merry Christmas, peasants. What do you think of the new outfit that I created just for this occasion?
Marvelous! That outfit is simply marvelous, my lady.
I much prefer the dark purple outfit that you had on earlier, but this definitely suits the Christmas theme.
You don't look too bad in red, Elvira. Then again, who doesn't?
I am sure that if Saint Nick was here, he would be asking for your hand in marriage.
That reminds me.
Are none of you concerned about what just happened to the Guildmaster?
Oh, the Guildmaster? Yeah, don't worry about him. He does weird stuff like that all the time. I am pretty sure that he is starting to get a little bit senile in his old age. Well, since you have returned, my lady, I will go and inform Maze and then we can see about exchanging all of our presents.
That sounds good to me, Miss Rose. Does anyone else find it weird that Maze is always holding some kind of weapon? I mean, why would you walk around with it always drawn out and attract the attention of the guards when it is clearly a crime in most towns? I know this, because I created the damn law in the first place to stop heroes from messing up all of my real estate.
My dear sweet lady, I do not think that is necessarily Maze's fault. You see, The creator of this video couldn't find a high-quality PNG image of the character, so they just heavily modified the concept art for Maze, which included the weapon that he is always carrying around with him. A simple and reasonable explanation that I am positive would hold up well in a court of law.
The creator, you mean, like Avo?
What? No. Everybody knows that Scorm and Avo are not actually real, Elvira. Have you ever heard those disembodied voices as you walk into both of the temples?
I mean, I have only ever been to the Chapel of Scorm. Oh boy, do I love the atmosphere of that place. But I imagine that the Temple of Avo is the same?
Sort of. Anyways, the point is that when you walk into those temples or chapels, whatever the fuck you want to call them, the voices that you hear are not actually a deity that is speaking directly to you, but rather an illusion which is created by an acolyte that is hidden somewhere in the facility. I am pretty sure if Scorm was actually real, he would just create a visage of himself and project that onto our world so that he can steal people's souls. I don't think he would just ask random people to do the job for him.
I will be honest, I am sort of disappointed to hear that they aren't real, especially Scorm. I really shouldn't have made that sacrifice, but I guess we all make mistakes every now and then.
This is true. If you hang on to some mistake which you made years ago, then you will never really evolve from the person that you were back then. It is best to just let these things go, unless you're me and you spend centuries just to find a single sword. But let us ignore that small detail.
You are a morally bankrupt bastard who completely lacks any form of empathy or sympathy for other beings. I am not sure if anyone has ever pointed this blatant fact out to you before, Jack.
Quit your whining, Scythe. No one cares about your philosophical ramblings.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Sorry for the delay. Maze over here couldn't stop downing will potions. Seriously, after drinking 10 of those things in a row, you would think he had just consumed blue mushrooms by the way he acts afterwards. I really don't understand how he can stand the taste of those things. They taste like raw fish, but it looks like he might have calmed down by now.
Come now, Briar Rose. You're just exaggerating the details to make me look bad in front of everyone. I don't have a will potion problem. I only consumed 26 of them.
Yes, Maze, that is called an addiction.
You definitely need to seek some form of help soon, Maze. I am not sure if you are experiencing some form of trauma, injury, boredom, depression, or what. But I don't know how long I can entrust an entire guild of potential heroes to someone who clearly doesn't even have their act together.
I appreciate everyone's concern, but trust me, I am fine. I do not need a giant lecture because I do not have a will potion problem. Heck, I bet I could stop drinking them until after this whole entire party is over. You know what? Screw it. Another one wouldn't hurt.
Gasp! Maze, not in front of the children.
Nice try, Jack. But Fable is a 15+ game. People should expect to see things like curse words, references to drug use, and the odd innuendo.
I'll admit, Maze, your smartass has got me by my demonic balls with that one.
There is still no sign of that Guildmaster of yours. Should we be expecting him to come back at this point?
Don't worry, madam. While I am technically the head of the Heroes Guild... Wait, hold on, just a second. That feels much better. Anyways, our dear friend Weaver was actually chosen to be our Guildmaster for a reason. That man knows Albion like the back of his hand, when he is not wearing his extremely large gauntlets, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said before, that old geezer is known for doing stupid stuff. However, he finds a way to show up out of nowhere, whenever you need him the most.
I feel like I would have much better odds believing that Santa Claus was real instead.
Ho, ho, ho. Did somebody say Santa Claus?
Wait, what?
All I have to ask is, which one of you have been naughty and which one of you have been nice this year?
You've got to be kidding, right? That's just the...
Santa Claus, oh my gosh. It is actually you. You're real. I knew it.
What? Don't tell me you actually believe that is...
Santa Claus. I've been waiting all year round for your arrival. I am so excited.
Am I going crazy, or am I the only sane person left?
Oh man, now that you are here, I feel extremely nervous.
What in Scorm's name is going on right now? I am so confused.
What is there to be confused about? You can see him with your own eyes, can't you? That is clearly Santa Claus standing right there, in front of you.
Out of all of the heroes to ever exist in Albion, it turns out that Santa Claus is one of the most legendary. He goes by many names, such as Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, and Father Christmas. He was always considered to just be a myth by the townsfolk, but as you can see, he is a myth no longer.
Yep, it is definitely everyone else who is losing it.
I heard that you all brought each other gifts. How delightful. Why, that is truly in the spirit of Christmas. I dare say you must have all had a tough year being the sole defenders of Albion from the forces of darkness. This is why I decided to pop in for a visit and bring each one of you a special present.
Thank
Thank you, Santa.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you, I guess.
Here you go, then. I have presents for everybody. Don't just sit there in awe at what is before you. Open your presents, for it is the day of giving, my friends.
Oh, me, I want to go first!
Wait, is this?
Yes, Jack. That is the egg of a mythical dragon. Unfortunately, this egg has been preserved by humans for thousands of years, which means that it will never hatch. But I imagine that as someone who took down the almighty Kyrus the dragon, you could treat something like this as a sort of memento.
It is a bit of a shame to hear that this egg won't hatch. I could really do with a living dragon to use as a host. I mean, to train it as my own pet. But those things have been extinct for thousands of years now. Thank you, Santa.
I should have really went first, since it is my party and everything, but it doesn't matter. I will just open my gift now. Oh wow, this is not what I was expecting.
That, my dear lady, is known as an amethyst. They say it is one of the rarest gemstones in all of Albion. These ancient rocks have not been seen in this land for centuries. I wouldn't be surprised if only one existed, and it was hidden behind like a tavern in the northern wastes next to a grave, about some guy named Peter Molyneux or something like that. I am speaking hypothetically, of course. Anyways, I am sure it will do well as a part of your valuable gem collection.
Yeah, thank you, Santa.
I suppose I could take a little peek inside this mysterious box, just to see what it contains.
Ah, Scythe. I see you've noticed the sharpening augmentation that I got for you. I believe you were saying the other day that your, scythe is getting a bit dull.
I can't tell if you are being serious about my weapon, or if you're trying to spin all of this into some sort of sponsorship advertisement for Manscaped or something.
It can be whatever you want it to be, Scythe. After all, it is your present.
Then in that case, thank you, Santa. This will be useful.
And what about you, Maze? Why not see what surprise awaits you inside of your present?
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's see here. Interesting. This appears to be a very old book. What exactly is it about?
That, my friend, is indeed a very old book. It is known as Arbon's Thaumaturgica and was written by one of the monks that worked on the old Kingdom Abbey. I'm aware that you were born in the town of Hook Coast, so I thought it would help give you that sense of nostalgia, to help you pine for the good old days.
How thoughtful of you. Thank you, Santa Claus. I will make sure to read this book from the front all the way to the back.
Yeah, that's pretty much how a book works, you dingus. Let's see what Santa got me this year. please be another book about Old Kingdom scriptures and incantations. What is this?
Well, you see, Miss Rose, you are still a bit of an edgy teenager, so it is hard to actually know what it is you like. I assumed that by picking this rose, I would be creating an amazing metaphor about how it is like you live in a family of roses, but are often seen as the black sheep. Wrong axiom. I mean, the dark horse of the entire Heroes Guild.
I can't say that I am too fond of having my entire life microanalyzed and then boiled down like that. I guess now I know how famous people feel when random strangers won't shut up about them. Man, what a terrible present. Thanks for nothing, Santa.
Oh, why, you ungrateful little... You see, this is why I didn't just get you something cool, like a new crossbow. Because even if I did, you would probably just find some way of insulting that and its mother anyways. This is exactly the reason why you have no friends.
Cry me a river and then name it the Niagara Falls, because I really don't care anymore.
Oh, don't feel so bad, Briar Rose. Believe it or not, but I actually got you a special gift. It is made extra special by the fact that I did not get anyone else here a present. Just you. All I ask is that you wait until you get home to open it. After all, I don't want the others getting jealous of your spoils.
Wow, Jack, I was not expecting this at all. You really got me a gift. After everything I have said to you? Why do I feel like this is some sort of deception? I am finding it hard to believe that someone of your stature got me a gift. This has to be a prank. Let me guess. I open up the box and the damn thing explodes. Is that it?
Come now, Briar Rose. Why are you finding it so hard to believe that I would get you a gift like this? I mean, it is Christmas for Avo's sake, the time of giving.
I don't know. I just didn't really picture you as the giving type, Jack of Blades. If anything, I would expect you to climb down chimneys just so that you can kill all of the children in their sleep, not give them bloody presents.
Why? You flatter me, Briar Rose. But trust me, I got this gift just for you. I noticed that you don't really get the respect you deserve from your fellow peers. You must feel so lonely, so betrayed, so angry. No one deserves that, my dear. Just remember, you don't have to be alone in this cruel world.
After a speech like that, I'm not sure how I could even refuse. Thanks, I guess, Jack. You're still an eldritch demon scumbag that needs to be sent back to the ether, where you rightfully belong. But you know what? You're actually not half bad.
It appears I have just been upstaged by the almighty Jack of Blades. How embarrassing.
It's very unfortunate that the Guildmaster couldn't be here to witness your glorious presence. I wish I could tell him that Santa Claus is actually real, but I don't think he will believe me.
Don't feel so down, Maze. There are a lot of people who don't believe that I'm real, but being believed is not what is important. What is important is spreading joy to all of the boys and girls. After all, we do live in a world with man-eating insects, aggressive bandit factions, bloodthirsty werewolves, and giant earth-shaping trolls, all of which want to see the human race extinct. But I'm sure that getting a present one day a year will help to turn that frown upside down.
Doesn't Santa usually come on the night before Christmas Day? Why are you so late this year?
Let us just say that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Balverine has been pretty lazy this year. It keeps demanding that I offer it human flesh. However, it also likes a good old golden carrot, which have been pretty hard to come by as of late. Anyways, now that I have given each of you a present, it is time that I went off. I might be late by one day, but I still made a commitment to deliver gifts around the world in the span of 1 hour. And so, that is what I must do. Ta-ta and Merry Christmas to each and every one of you.
Merry Christmas and thank you, Santa Claus.
Thank you, Santa Claus.
Later that day,
Well, I am back at home, and I haven't opened up my present yet, just like Jack of Blades suggested. I swear if this is some form of prank by that Venetian mask-wearing freak, then there will be hell to pay. I guess I shouldn't be so hard on him. After all, the gift I got from Santa Claus was absolute rubbish. So, it can't be any worse than that. I should really be thanking Jack for actually taking the time to get me one. Ah, whatever. Let's just open it up and see what is in store for us. What the fuck is this thing meant to be? It sort of looks like some form of ancient stone tablet, but I can't seem to decipher what this glyph on the front of it is meant to be about. It is definitely not from any Old Kingdom scripture that I have read about. I wonder what it could mean. Wait, what is it doing? Hey, stop! Easy there, boy. That's a good doggy. I don't want any harm. Wait, what? No, stay away from me. No! No!